Welcome to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Vaught Hemingway in Oxford, Mississippi, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where the fans never lose a tailgate and don't plan on losing the game today. A Big Ten showdown is coming, conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Nebraska Cornhuskers taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Huskers will put toe to leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Ole Miss offense is on the field for the first time today. And here he comes, just jogging onto the field. What's going fast, the heart rates of everybody in this crowd, Jesse.
Well, this is a...
See, bro, this shit is wrong. Y'all need to watch out for your, they fooling with the depth charts right now. Yeah, pay attention to your depth charts, man. Pay attention to your depth charts.
All eyes in the stadium on this guy, David. You know the defense, they're going to have to find a way to try to slow this guy down.
And he's going to touch it every single play. He'll be the main focal point. Can he handle the pressure? Can he handle the big moments? Can he handle this stage and lead his team in a big moment?
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
See? Bro, okay, I got to switch this. You're not the power back.
People are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how their defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. They'll need 3 yards here on 3rd down to keep this opening drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Good timing on the quick out. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down.
Oh, shit. How do you do that, though, is my thing.
It wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. He wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. And this junior loves to show off that big arm.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, guys, this is one of the top 10 passing offenses in the entire country. Maybe they're trying to catch the defense napping by going goal line and running the football. Not a lot of success on that last play. Hey, bud, get back to doing what you do best. Throw the ball.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Rebels racing to the line in a hurry up. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding it.
Quarterback will audible. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Oh, so close to paying off the tip. Really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 3rd down, going up top. He'll throw it quickly out to the tight end. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops. And the Rebels trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver shows motion. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job for the drive together. Putting 6 on the board, no matter how it looks. You just got to keep fighting with this squad.
He thought about bringing that out for a half-second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will take the field for the first time. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you've got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets it or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
The Cornhuskers want to pick up the tempo.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Running back searching for a hole. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Line getting set on second down. To the air, it's Shields. Throws to the wideout.
Oh.
It's complete. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Just come up and tap him.
To the right, complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Wants to throw on second down. With the catch, it's Leon. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the ground to try to move the chain.
Oh, damn.
Waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Husker. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point splits the upright. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Off play action. Trying to get to it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Rebels will hustle to the line. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Third down play from the gun.
Got it.
The throw to the outside is complete.
And on that third down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback and his intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up fourth.
This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. On fourth down, they'll pass for it.
Damn.
As he throws and the ball goes.
Computer. Okay.
Aggressive. You want to
All
be
right.
aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game.
Yep, I sure did.
Find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
My bad, D.
10 after the previous play. Leaves it with the back.
Good job,
They make
son.
a stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He's
Zay.
got his man.
Oh, hater.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust.
Oh,
He's got it. And he will
what was you doing?
touchdown, Cornhusker.
one of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
All right. The return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving it up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. You decide to go for it, we didn't get it. My defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Motion from the offense. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's got to feel good for the offense because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You've got to get him involved.
From the gun, the ground game. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy that's setting the tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, this offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
Keeps looking downfield. He's going to run it. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy first down.
They believe they can run right here. On the move is the 30.
Come on.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown.
Out of there.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
The AT unit on the field. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Boise State took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags. That trip back to southwestern Idaho. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the Huskers headed quickly to the line.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket. and force
Good
something
job.
in that situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
You don't get a lot of chances like that.
Wait a minute. What? Bro, stop playing with me. What are y'all doing?
Take shots downfield. When you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
You've got a third and manageable back up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. To throw, it's Shields. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him throwing balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to... Everybody on the same page.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
With the catch, it's Jordan. Let's see what they've got on second down.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Y'all gonna come up and tackle him?
Throw it down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Off the play fake.
Yes, sir.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Cornhuskers will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he lobbed to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets to stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Throwing right.
Oh!
It's incomplete, and he's
Oh, my
lucky to get
God.
that one back, almost intercepted.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. They'll go to the ground. Just ran him over. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
He'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle. It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch past the sticks. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now first and 10 from the 43. He's going to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They want to just keep throwing it. It's complete. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. It's complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that first down marker.
I think fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the first down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the 4th down.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. And they can't connect a costly run down.
Shit.
What a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the 4th
Always
down,
wide open.
sending a message to this offense.
And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw.
Tackle him, tackle him.
Down the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Huskers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Dropping back, it's Shields.
Get off.
Buying some time. That is slipped out. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it.
Good job.
This will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time.
This happened.
This time on target. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll immediately call timeout. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Going for
he got me.
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Nebraska.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with a passing game. And tell you what, you can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering.
Oh,
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really just how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Release to the back. It's on target and complete. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll take a shot.
Got him!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need to go down the field.
He spun that motherfucker. Yes, he did. I'm starting to get these posts right.
They're going to be a problem for defense all year long.
That was a beautiful ball, bro. Wow. Wow, that was a beautiful ball and a beautiful route. Got it. Ugh. My offensive line. Thank you. You got to step. Back up, step. Ugh. He went back to see. Got it. We just got to stop backing up so much. Oh, that was a nice ball, boy. Oh, wee. That was a nice ball.
Lining up with a PAT.
That was a nice ball. That was a nice ball.
Splits the uprights. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there today in Oxford. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's head back to the Grove and our fellas at Vaught Hemingway Stadium.
And the Rebels will line up to kick off and start the second half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Going to the run to start this second half.
Good tackle.
Ahead for 3 out to the 16. The Cornhuskers moving quickly to the line. Touch pass on the run. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep him there. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Was that Shelley?
Defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, I think a big key to linebackers having success when they blitz is the timing. Did you see how perfect that timing was by that linebacker? It's almost as if he knew when the snap count was. Great anticipation.
Really good job on the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense probably has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
He did not
And
back.
they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. A defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Trying play action. Buys a little time with his feet. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing.
Are you going to get the block or not?
So he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the first down.
Finds a crease at the 20. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. They like this matchup. Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big game. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
Wants to throw on first down. Gets open down the middle. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Give to the running back. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick.
Touchdown, Ole Miss! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a win.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Runs through a tackle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Huskers want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Shields.
Oh, he's wide open.
Got the quick pass. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. On second down, wants to throw it. Finds the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short.
Oh, how?
To move the chains, they throw it complete to the left. Touchdown, Husker! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing the tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Rutgers is currently ahead of this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close. They're up by 6 over Kent State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Getting some heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
They'll give it to the back. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Now facing a 3rd and long. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake.
Oh, this shit's so weak, dog. I swear, bro. I'm talking about as soon as he got off the line, y'all want to call a holding call. Come on, bro.
Let's see what this is about.
Illegal man downfield.
After they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. Fast motion from the offense. Looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. And the pass rush is effective.
Hate this damn game sometimes, dog.
Just making life miserable for opposing quarterbacks the way Trev Alberts always did.
Yeah, just finding a guy that can sniff out the quarterback and kind of feel it, have those instincts. You could tell he saw it, went and got it, just like your boy Trev.
Got a big chunk back.
Tripped up for the tackle.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll off one deep down the left side.
Oh!
Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Rebels! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. He'll start the return inside his 5.
Oh my God. To the crib. To the crib. That's the first time somebody ever ran one back on me. Oh my God.
He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge. And it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And we're all square as he sets to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Shit, we almost got out of there.
Executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. These two offenses have been locked in and going back and forth.
Can we get out of here real quick?
Absolutely.
Let me catch out.
I mean, both
Isaiah.
offenses doing what they want. Now try to continue this, Jesse, down the stretch. Stay on fire.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now because of the way the other one's playing, so you can't...
Get out of there.
Got a lot of running room.
Yes, sir.
To the ground.
Get out of there, boy.
Every time he touches
That's a big time run.
the excitement.
That's a big time run. You just ain't got no speed. You ain't got that speed like Scatty. Scatty got that speed, dog. Scatty had that speed.
Because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that one.
He's brought down, but he went backward yards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. Offense gets set for second down. They'll put the tight end in motion.
What? He's not going.
On second down, looking again to throw. Deep shot to the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback checking the play. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his man enough for the first. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit. Obviously,
Come on, Christian. I'm talking about run full speed. We ain't wasting no time outside.
Come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. He need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. The give to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
No. That's fine.
And get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll try to run for it. He gets so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Well, the offense only needs a field goal to take the lead. They've got great field position, but it's 4th and short on the plus side of the field. And as a head coach, you got to start thinking, do we go for it? Do we stay on the field? Do we get some more yards, make the field goal even easier? Let's find out.
Hand off to the fullback.
Shit.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from Yates.
No mystery there. 4th and inches. Hand it off and keep the drive alive.
And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the fourth quarter. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Floats it out in space. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it to the left here.
Oh, you got to move out the way, big dog.
Solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Field goal is good. And they've reached.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter and take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all the pressure, all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
Yes, he did.
He'll just take the knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Off-play action on first down.
Oh, yes, sir.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Here comes the offense on second down. To the air, it's Shields. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. That swim move was crazy. That swim move was crazy. Ooh, he sure did. That was me, too. That was nice, boy. That was nice. That was nice. Who was he throwing it to? Oh, he was throwing it to him. That was nice, dog. God, that was nice. And that ball should have came out. It did. That's a fumble.
That's a good example there of a complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground.
76 just said, nah, I'm gonna think about blocking him, but nah, I'm straight. I'm just not gonna block him. Oh, this game here, dog. I mean, damn, bro.
Didn't get much on.
These motherfuckers just do what they want to do. They really do. They do what they want to do on here, dog. We need a first down, Isaiah Pacheco.
They'll try the left side.
Yes, sir.
Finally brought down
LT.
31.
LT, where you at, LT? I need you.
Yards on the play, and they've got a first down.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it
We are in field goal range.
You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it.
No, we're not. Almost.
Maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the passes.
Oh, shit.
No doubt the offense at this
Let this thing run to the damn 2 minutes. They are on one today.
In bounds to keep this clock ticking, just like that guy did there.
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Hands it off. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Christian.
Timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save
Christian.
as much time as possible for their offense.
Mount up. Mount up, my boy. Mount up. You know what time it is.
More than manageable from the 24. Can the defense
Are you coming all the way across? No, you're not.
Wide out in motion.
Christian, up the field, dog, and truck whoever is in your way.
On third
Yes.
and short, they keep it on the ground
Yes.
here.
Truck his ex. Truck him. Truck him. There you go.
Look close to getting a lot more, but he's got
That'll do it.
down. Timeout called there by the defense get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And a chance, perhaps, to salt this game away if this offense can pay this off with a late touchdown. They'll run it on 1st and goal. That's
Gotta
what
do
you
it.
expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second.
Christian, get in this end zone, man. Be patient. 26, give me that block. Block him. Block him. We're going right through that gap. That is the what? The A gap? That's A gap or the B gap. Anyway, we're going right through there. Yeah. Christian McCaffrey. Seal the deal. Touchdown.
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Penn State is down, but don't rule out some late game magic. With that offense and the kid on D, who's the latest stud at linebacker.
Come on, Juddy.
Anything is possible.
Come on, Juddy.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Minnesota.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Oh, Lord, Juddy.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Give me that pick. Give me that pick. Give Juddy that pick. Here that glitch. That's good for all of that crazy shit.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. After the miscue, 1st and 15 for this offense. Wants to throw. It's Shields. Makes the grab on the left. They made the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one is picked up in the end zone. And
Who got that?
Makes the tackle in frustration.
Who caught that? Is that? I don't even know who that is. That's Cooper Deshaun.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout punch?
And we're expecting them to come out here and just...
He hurls one deep down the left side.
Oh.
A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. And the Rebels in the hurry-up. Now from inside the red zone. Unleashes one deep.
Ah, we tried to get you one, lad. We tried.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. From the gun, looking for a man. Finds his man.
We got it now.
For the touchdown in the final play. The denouement. The finishing touch. I'm sure they don't like the score, but they haven't done anything about it, so they're just going to have to eat it right now with the way they're getting smacked.
Just take it, right? I mean, you'd like to say, hey, take a knee, run the clock out. You don't have to run the score up. I can do something about it, right? All my guys in there still have to fight until the final whistle.
Shut him out in the 4th. He just said, "Fuck that."
High-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will, throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense options. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that's being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.